everybody. Here we are. We are live. And I forgot my tea. So there's going to be me without my tea this morning. Here we go. So how are you doing today? How are you doing? Hi, Stace. I forgot my tea. I had Kylie in here, and we were listening to Nikos Politis, the Greek Almighty God. It's really in Greek. It's a really amazing song to hear. Hi, Lynn. How are you? I left my tea upstairs. So how are you guys doing this morning? Let's get the show on the road. Let's start this. You're wonderful. I can see that. So let's get that going. I'll stand up. I don't know why I'm sitting down. Go grab it. Yeah, okay, I'm going to go grab it because my throat is going to go. Okay, back in two. I left my tea upstairs. I left my tea. There's my tea. How long did I take to get the tea? A minute. That's not too bad. Who is here? Good morning, wonderful people. Loretta, Nadi, Azim, Nancy. I forgot my tea, Ryan. I had to go grab it because my throat was going. And the reason why I forgot my tea, Miss Kylie came downstairs and we was listening to Nikos Politis, the Greek guy who had the vision and created a song all in Greece and in Greek. It's really, hi Lisa, good morning. And she loves that song. Neither of us understands Greek, but she loves the music. Everybody here loves music. So anyway, how are you doing today? Today is the 15th of December, 2023, 16 days left. I'm not going to touch on your goals, dreams, and desires until next Wednesday. That will be your final thing. Yes, good morning, Nazim, Juliana, Lisa, everybody. So, it's payday. Ceci said it's payday. So there you go. Ceci is doing exactly what Ceci said is what everybody is doing. How is Christmas preparation? You know, I love you guys. I love each and every one of you. Oh, my haircut, I have to color it. The thing about this, thanks Lisa, the thing about this thing I said, be aware of the energy around you. And then Kitesi talks, how is Christmas preparation? Azim is always in tune. And we're wondering, how is Christmas preparation? That's what I'm referring to. It's not Christmas. There's so many celebrations during this time, and then there's so many not celebrations during this time. So the morning blessing is be aware of the energy around you. It is a busy time. It is the busiest time of the year. Whether you believe in the celebration of this season or not, this is still a busy time. Hi, Aman. Good morning. And this busy time is going to affect you. It affects each and every one of us. We say we are not involved in the commercialization of the Christmas season, how it is commercialized. We are not seeing that, or we get out of it. But even, have you noticed, even when you say that this season has so much commercialized, everything is money, all of that. Even when you say that, be aware of the energy you're tapping into. Because even if you're not all the way down at the base negative energy, once you start doing something or saying something about something you cannot change, your energy level goes up. And that is, last night was the last night of Hanukkah. I realized that, 8 days, right? So there you go. Your energy, I am fed up with all this thing. I'm going to become Secret Santa at workplace today. Congratulations, Azim. All I know about the people who celebrate Festival of Lights, Azim celebrates at Hi Kia, is that, hi Yuko, good morning. They celebrate everybody's celebration. The Hindus are famous for that. They are into everything. And that is such a balanced way of life. They do not criticize the others, they join it. Many of my friends from India, or those I met and became friends, went to a Catholic school, although they were Hindu. My friend Sangita, who passed away, used to always make the sign of the cross and things like that. So the thing I'm trying to stress today, I'm going to stress today, is to be aware of the energy around you. We all know this is the busiest time of the year. Whether you believe in the celebrations, Hanukkah, Christmas, this Festival of Light, Diwali, any of that, and even there is the moon might be doing its thing, and there's something to do with that under the Muslim religion, right? It is still something happening. There is energy. Everybody is looking at it. So sometimes people go, I don't do gifts, I don't do this because it's just all commercialized. You cannot say that and be pleasant. That energy coming from that person's mouth is not base. It's not base yet, but it's middle. It's middle of the road. And as I said, we learn. There's so much lessons around us for us to learn that now we sometimes forget to look at the lessons of the past. There's stories they created, like the thing of Scrooge and that famous, fabulous movie, A Wonderful Life. And, that when you picture, you think of Scrooge, and they did it in black and white. What do you see? Do you want that energy? Do you want to be called Scrooge? That is why we have to be careful when we hand names to people. If Christmas is going to be stressful on you, plan it. But it is not you so much. This is a really busy time. The energy is higher, and it is going helter skelter. The energy of others is very high and positive, or very low and destructive. Hi, Tanji. So you have to remember which energy is happening around you. Good morning, Angelina. This is why I say, be aware of the energy around you. This is the time when energies are helter skelter, when energies are high and positive, when energies are low and destructive. Now, a human being might not have left home today to go to the mall, to the shop, to the super center, to the bank, to anywhere with an intention of being destructive. They didn't. Nobody does that. But what happens is we open ourselves and we capture the energy of the day. Since COVID came, we have less personal, close interaction with each other. Since COVID arrived. But we take energy from the internet. We take energy from the live. I feel your energy. When I am coaching someone on Zoom, I can tell where they are going today. I can tell when they come to their coaching session what is going on with them today. I can feel it. And I'm sure you guys can feel my energy when it's coming through. Although we are millions of miles away. For example, with Azim who is in there, or this person in Malaysia or in New Zealand. So many miles away, California, 3 hours in difference in time. But the energy is still coming through. Why? Because energy attracts energy. And if your energy is not put in place before you leave your home in the morning, you can catch the energy you would not want to. It's like a flu. You went out there unprotected, and the person has the cold, and they sneeze, and they touch things, and you touch it, and you wipe your nose, and then in a day or so you're sick. You caught it. You caught the flu, or you caught this virus. It's the same thing with energy. We catch energy because we are not protected. We do not protect ourselves by saying what it is we desire for today. And that is why we have to be aware of where the energy is going today. Where that energy is in that room, in that person, in that conversation, in that frustration. Those of you that followed my guidance for so many years and have a Christmas spending account, your energy for spending might be at a different level than the person who is putting things on a credit card and cannot imagine where they're going to get the money to pay for it next year. So there is two different types of energy. An energy that's positive, relaxed, focused, because there was a plan. And there is this energy that had no plan, and it's every purchase is a wondering, is a thinking, is a stressful thing. And even when all I could save was $25 a pay or $10, it just didn't start. Listen to me. I saved a lot of money for Christmas. No. But when this journey started all those years ago, it might have been $5 a pay. I can't remember. Loretta and I used to do this. We started saving little bits at a time. But as things go, your income grew, you add a little bit more to savings, to spending, to eating, to clothing, to buying something. And that's what we did with the Christmas account. Everybody who follows me or who is coached by me must have accounts for the things they have in their life. You have a car, and you need to change your tire. You have a car maintenance account. You have a home. You have to have light bulbs or filters or whatever, or a new tap or a new floor. Money goes in there a little at a time, but it grows. So Christmas account, those who don't have it and have no money set aside for it, or not saved any money for that season, or because they weren't conscious in the moment that yes, the date hasn't changed. It is December 25th every year. There is no changing of the date. But it's not planned. So they get caught up in the anger of the person that has it, and they're sucking on their teeth, and things are expensive, and the world is falling apart, and it's all commercialized and all of that. Hi, Lisa, good morning. And so the energy is Helter Skelter. The energy that is passing through the world right now is like a virus. If you leave your home with a proper energy level when you're going out into this world during this time, whether it's just to get groceries, let's say you've done all the gift stuff and you have to go to the liquor store, to the beer store, to the grocery store, to the butcher, to this, to that. There are energies out there that you have to be aware. Good morning, Ezra, that you do not get caught up in those negative energy, because it's Helter Skelter energy. And there are the positive, strong energy that stays up at that level. Prepare yourself at home before you step into the day. Life is so much less stressed with having sub-accounts like Christmas. Yes, when you look at your portfolio and you see, boom, you see your Christmas account, boom, you see what you have in your retirement account. It gives you a sense of satisfaction. I just close my eye and I empty it. When I started saving my Christmas account, I didn't do it in a regular bank account because I was so concerned that I would maybe go in there and take it out. I put it in an investment account called Money Market. Nothing, it doesn't give me a big return. There's no return, it's a penny. But it is more difficult to get to because you have to do a trade. You have to go in, you do it yourself. And it takes 24 hours. So you see what I mean? So I purposely put myself there that I would not get to it. And it's still there. So of course, when November shows up, I just empty it. There's still the 15th, is it the 15th? Something like that. Or the 15th of December, more money is going to go in. And of course, it's empty by the 31st of December. But on the 15th of January to the 15th of December, the money keeps flying in there regularly, automatically. Yesterday, I had to send a note to Yuko. I'll tell you why. Yuko is really good at what she does. She was spending a certain amount of money doing something, and she proudly told me that she no longer does that, but it was an automatic payment. And she was spending another $19 doing something. So then she said, oh, I'm so glad I stopped doing it. And I said, okay, fine. But what did you do with that? What did you do with that money that you were doing? You're spending it over here. You stop it. Where is it? Where does it go? Silence. Because anything you put in what they call a checking account, where your pay goes in and where bills are paid from, that is like putting water through a sieve. It's like a sieve. Nothing stays in there. At the bank, we used to call the account, our checking account, the automatic transfer account, because everything is automatically out of there. So we used to say we better automatically save. So I said to Yuko, but you were spending that money. Yes. So what did you do with it? No answer. So then I said to her, Yuko, you should harness it. Take it and place it aside. So those of you who have decided you're no longer paying for service charges and you go into a bank that does not cost service charges. So you left a big bank, an A bank, and you went into a B bank, okay? The virtual banks. And there you are banking because they give you more interest on your money. Great job. The question I need to ask you, the service charges you saved by not using the big bank, do you know where it is now? So suppose you did that 10 years ago. You all have a calculator. And let's say your service charge was $15 a month from the big bank. And you have 12 months. And you multiply 15 by 12 by the amount of years since you started working through a virtual bank if no charges. Tell me, how much money is that? Or better still, tell yourself. Because you did not harness it. So it's the same thing. You were giving it to that bank, and now you're giving it to, and you don't even know who. Because it's in the checking account. You don't even know where it's going. So that is why you need to always plan your life. I know it's hard to say, I cannot live a planned life. There's sometimes you don't. But when it comes to the things that are going to last longer, that you cannot do without, the 5 pillars of prosperity, you cannot do without your emotional health, your mental state. We all know, we all hear about Alzheimer's. What do you think that is? Emotion, the man that decided the best thing to do because somebody cut him off or took a spot in the parking lot. This is the season for this. And they will come out with a stick or whatever they have to kill you because you took the wrong spot. The spot they were eyeing, they were waiting for it. That's the energy you fell into. So one of the things we have to remember is spiritually prepare yourself. Before you get out of your house in the morning, I'm going shopping today. I'm asking my God, the angel, the universe, you have my back, on my side. Let's do this. You are confident. That is your insurance policy. You took your insurance with you so that you're covered. And you step into the world with that. And that is what we have to do. Otherwise, we get caught up in the energies of others that are sometimes not the energy we would prefer to have in our life. Plan your move. At this time, it is a chess match. It's like playing chess. You don't just move your fingers everywhere. You don't do that. When you play chess, you sit and you look at it and you decide which move you're going to take. You want to take this person's bishop or queen, whatever you're looking for. So when you play chess, you take your time to plan your move. You sit there, look at them, and you're looking at that chessboard. Nothing is moving, but you're studying it so you know exactly where you move. We don't do that though. We leave the house, purse in hand. Purse now is not closed. It's not zipped up. Wallet is sticking out. We're in the mall. We're not watching, paying attention. Somebody with nimble fingers grabs the wallet. Or you go and you pack the things in the car and they say, put it in the trunk. But oh no, you cannot wait. You put it in the front seat. Guess what? You forgot to lock the car. No plans. You're not playing chess. But this time of the year, you need to play chess. There is no reason that you should be walking. Anybody should walk around with a purse, a bag, or whatever hanging loose. If you listen to me. If your purse cannot close, that tells me everything is muddled up. If your wallet has more receipts than money, that is because you're giving the receipts for the things you pay priority. Empty your wallet. The wallet is meant to be closed. Receipts are meant to go into a pouch in another area in the purse. The purse is meant to close. So you do not have a regret that the person, the other chess player, they're playing chess too, eh? They're watching your move in the mall. They're watching your move in the supermarket. Why is your purse in the cart and you are and turn to watch produce? Really? Is that planning? So all you need in the supermarket is your debit card or whatever, or your cash, and everybody has a little sling. Put that in there. What you're going to use, put it across your body so you can use it. Take your purse with all the other important things and lock it in the trunk and have your car keys in the little thing or that click, right? So it's a chess game. You have to win. Watch the energy that's happening. So at this time, it's a chess match. Be careful. When going out driving, leaving home, what you wear, be comfortable. The shoes, you know fully well that shoe hurts and you're going to walk up and down and sideways. Why are you putting it on? You didn't think. You didn't plan it. Know what you have to do today. People are out there and there are people shopping and they're shopping from you. People out there, time is slipping away from them. They are catching time. They have not caught time. Their job is to try to make time to get what they need. And they're pushy. They want to get ahead of you. Time is slipping away from them. They're catching time. That's what they believe. Do not be caught in the rumble of it all. Choose your next move carefully. Let those who are chasing time go ahead of you. Let them go. Hold back. Thought, action, words. That's what you have to do. Roll back. Think. Action. Let them go. Words. Oh yeah, you may go. Fine. That's fine. Watch that. Let them go. Observe. Look for the wind that is not yours and choose to let it blow by. That wind, that rushing, I have so much to do. Let them go. Oh, you're busy. Oh, go right ahead. Really? Yeah, really. Go. Because I don't want to trip on you, or I don't want you to push me into the next person ahead. So this is what we have to do. Let them go. Relax and plan your new day before the night, the week before. Plan everything and let it flow. So I'm telling you to plan everything and let it flow. And you must be saying, but I have so much to do. You can, one of the to-do things that you might try that is amazing, if you ever notice your to-do list is not being done, you know what you do? You put on the top of the page the date and you're saying what I accomplished today. And everything you accomplish, you write it on that where you normally have a to-do list. Because obviously, the to-do list is not getting do. Right? I'm not saying done. The to-do is not doing. I fully well know we have to say done, but it's not doing. You're not doing it. So why don't you leave it open? Spread it out. And let the energy of what you're doing put, and you will notice you will have accomplished more. Because although you wrote the to-do list down, you are still carrying it in your head. you're not leaving it on the page and tackling it one at a time. So why don't you leave it open for today? Try that. But the most important thing, even if you're done your shopping and you have to, I have, my son said it's a superstition thing about me. I told you guys what happened on the 22nd of December 2000, what it is, 1980. Okay. So from that time, I realized I do not want to be on the road on the 22nd of December, ever. After Christmas, I don't want to be in the mall. So vegetables had to be bought. I would send my husband to get it. I said, I'm not going. I'm not doing this. Because there's so many crazy people out there. A drunk driver drove into me. Making a left turn is like I didn't exist. But the point of it is, that was his energy. So to avoid that, plan. When do you want to go to the store? Saturday is the worst day to go. If you're retired, let the people who have no choice, who work all week, go. And that's what we have to remember to do. Do not get caught in the energy of others during this time of the year. Plan your move. Every day really is a day like you're playing chess. It might be better to let that fidgety human being behind you and say, are you in a hurry? Or do you can go ahead. When the cashiers say to me, oh, I'm sorry, I just have to do this. I say, fine, knock yourself out. I'm retired. So I go prepared to take my time. And then she said, oh, that is so nice. And I said, yes, it is. And you're not rushing to go to work now. The only place that you should be standing and waiting patiently and just wait and you can't do anything about it is standing in front of the chemist, the drugstore, the druggist, where you pick up prescription. And if you are there picking up a prescription, it's not for you. Most likely, it might be for somebody else. So you stand and you wait patiently. If it's for you, you stand and you wait patiently. But sighing and rushing and doing all of that in that line at the druggist, it's not the best place to do that. They have to take their time. So remember, everything we do requires time. If we plan it, we will not be chasing time. It's like, again, the same thing like the train, right? They're rushing because they're chasing time. You do not have to chase time. You just have to do things in time. You have to plan. So those of you, and I got a lot of calls about that from people that I don't coach. Oh, I would love to learn how to do a Christmas savings account or vacation account or all these funny accounts I talk about. It's clarity and it's determination. And of course, I do not create budgets. I don't even allow my people I coach to use the word budget. So it's not a budget. It's a spending plan. And you are number one. Your $10 you save and your $10 and your 50 cents and all of that you save. The first person on the top of that list with the small amounts in several accounts totaling $50 is you. After that is mortgage and everybody else. That's a spending plan. You decide how to spend your money. A budget tells you of all the things you cannot have. You're on a diet. The first time I created a spending plan is because of my cousin. We were going to a show and I wanted to go to another show. And I said to her, can we get tickets for that? So she went into a little thing like that. No, I'm on a budget. And I go, okay, so that's what that thing does to you. So restrict you, make you tight. You cannot open up. A spending plan, you create it yourself. You put yourself at the top, your name, your registered retirement fund, your vacation fund, your children's, everything is just little bits, not as much as the mortgage, and certainly not as much as everything else you spend, but it's at the top. A budget makes you go at the bottom. That's where savings is. That tells you you're not good enough. You're not worthy to be on the top. Yet, the pundits tell us we should pay ourselves first. So why am I not on the top? Why is the mortgage company on the top? Why is the landlord on the top? It's not a lot. So when something goes up in price, where do we shave it from? If it's a budget, you shave it from you. You say, oh, I'm just going to stop saving like the price of food. You stop saving. But on a spending plan, I teach you that maybe you should do the laundry after 7 p.m. so you save on electricity. Turn off the lights when you leave the room. You do not have to cook on high. Make sure you shop from the pantry before you shop at the supermarket. Go down in the freezer, put your head down there because you have so many chicken packs that you could create whole chickens. All you need is the gizzard and the heart. And you would have frozen chickens walking around your house. Shop there first. You want to save. So you want to cut back. But do not cut back from yourself. Cut back from the things, your entertainment. How many times you go out to dinner? Not from your savings, not from your future. And that's how you do it. So now you guys ask those questions. I fed you the information, but I wanted to make sure that you are aware. Be aware of the energy around you when you go out into the world. You don't know what has put that person in a tailspin, and all they need is a nudge from you. Watch what you do with your money. Make sure you know where your purse, your handbag is. How did you know what was in my freezer? Because I got so many people. I got so many people. The other Lisa can tell you. It is. We just keep buying and buying. And I always tell my clients, if it is on sale, because it's on sale, that doesn't mean you have to buy it. And you can, in Canada, I always say to my friends, and you can do it too. If Target has it on sale this week, next week Walmart has it on sale, or the other store, Tops or whatever, or Wegmans, or they all. You know why? Because Procter & Gamble, for example, is one of the big manufacturers. Everybody wants the sale. So if Loblaws has it on sale this week, No Frills maybe has it next week, Metro has it, all the different stores have it. They all want the sale, and this big manufacturer wants to make a lot of money. So because it's on sale at Loblaws, you don't have to run to buy it. Just another week. If you have some, next week they will have it somewhere else. And so that's why I said that. Thank you, Lisa. That was a good one. I like that. So I know you had some comments. I want to read them. Let's see where they started. A man sends all his little love and things. It's so pretty. Thank you, everybody. If I miss your name, I'm sorry. I apologize. We do both, and now I wrap for Christmas. Oh, that's good. Great movie of the Christmas story. So good. It is good. So let's see. Life is so much less stressful if having sub accounts like Christmas. It is. Oh my God, it is so less. Even the children's account. I told that to somebody. And she said, what you mean children's activity? I say, they're going to tell you today's pizza day. Today's orange, the indigenous people day. So we need an orange t-shirt. Today is St. Patrick's Day. They need a green t-shirt. I said, put money in a children's spending account. When they come, Mom, it's pizza tomorrow. You know where to go get it. You don't have to say, oh my God, I have to take it from grocery. No, you had put the $10 there. As always, this message is aligned and right on time for Kia. I didn't have to best end into my evening yesterday. The best ending to my evening yesterday. My savings grace was checking and protecting my energy before engaging. Good for you. Perfect. The energy, you have to watch your energy because they'll zap it. They'll take it. You don't need your whole life to shop, but they do. This is the time as that those that are on Social Security and receiving 3.2% increase to figure out what sub-account to put that money into. There you go. Loretta and I used to say, we didn't have it last payday, so we're going to save it from now on. And we lived on what we had for a while. That money was tapped and put in a sub-account, like you say, Christmas spending, whatever we wanted to do. This was amazing. You're wonderful, Stacy. How did you know? I'll talk to you about that. So guys, have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for coming. Let's see which of you are here with me. Kia, Stacy, Nancy, Aman, Lisa, Ryan, Loretta, and Lynn. Thank you, wonderful people. You're amazing, beautiful, and spectacular. Remember that you're worthy. You are worthy of the best. Save your energy. Save your physical body, please. You don't know who have a gun in their pocket because you don't know who has what they're doing. I'm setting up separate accounts moving forward. You should make sure by January you have the list. Okay, a little tip. You know your envelope thing? You have 16 days to do it. So you can also include that you, not in the envelope, but you can also write a list for each person, each family, special accounts are different. Your special account might not be like me. I do not need a children's activity account, but I need a huge Christmas account. You know, because sometimes the children, the adult children, they want a gift wrap under the tree and they still want money. So you have to figure that out. So some of us will need that. And some of you will need a children's activity account. Some of you will need to make sure you have money for summer so that there's some money for the children for you to take them on a trip somewhere. Or even if it's $500, you can go to a water park, you can go to a picnic, you can buy things to make it special. So you need different accounts for different people. So you're renting or you don't have a car. So you do not need a car maintenance, but you might need a car buying account. You're renting and you don't have a home. You might need a home buying account. That doesn't mean it will be a lot all the time to pay for everything, but you never know. If it is important for you to own a home, then put money in that account. And maybe it might just be enough to give you the down payment, or it might extend towards the amount to pay the lawyer's fee, the moving cost, buy pizza for your friend when you're moving. That's what it is. So it's your need. So it's a home buying account. It's a vacation if if you're working, you're employed, and you're not going on an annual vacation, then you might as well stop working and go on welfare because you didn't plan. You deserve that to give, and it doesn't have to be to go to Bora Bora. It could maybe just go to another city, another province, another state, or go to a water park, or go to the beach, or spend a week at a spa somewhere. You know what I mean? You start small. And as you save more, you can expand where you go and how far you go. Have a wonderful and amazing day. Take care. Love you guys. You see, these things never stop talking. I'm sorry I kept you so late today. Enjoy your day. See you on Monday. So it's Monday to Wednesday next week. Next Thursday, at this time next week, I'll be away. So talk to you guys later. Love you. Bye-bye.